Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father in ancient Hebrew. Bahasham meaning in the name of Yahweh Shai, his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right. Um, I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right. This is a video. All right, that was done by the brother. I'm not sure of his actual name, but I know his uh, YouTube handler is GMS Austere Man, and I believe this is his backup page. So you could subscribe and get edified. All right, but basically, I saw the post, and you have on it looks like Facebook here, but some social media platform. All right, now this is where people have taken it. I mean, we know this place is wicked, but I mean, damn, they just keep on going. They don't stop. And that's why great and heavy judgment is coming, and that's why he titled it Jake got to be destroyed. All right, so you have this first post here. All right, and you do this right here. All right, this pride right here. That's exactly what it is. All right, and guess what's gonna happen? The Most High is gonna make sure he's gonna bring that arrogancy and that pride, and he's gonna cause it to cease. All right, so it says here. Um, I don't even want to say that name. All right, but because of the statement, I'll say it. I ain't gonna put Yahweh Shai's name in that statement, but it says Jesus was the first, Mo to come out. What do you mean? All right, and then they got hashtag, Pride Month, and then they got the it's looking like the tomb. All right, and I don't know what they're supposed to mean by that. I don't know if they're trying to make it seem like he came out what is supposed to be like a closet or something. If that's what they're trying to, joke about. And you have somebody up here talking about honestly. Right? It says y'all be on here freely disrespecting people religion, but the second somebody disrespect y'all ready to die. All right. And now, as you go on in the video, there's another post here. And this one, man, all right, says here, I don't see how y'all religious folks so shocked that a man who was only around 12 other men for over half of his life was not gay. Now, that shows you how ignorant these people are, because Yahushua the scriptures tell you he was daily in the temples. All right, he wasn't only around 12 other men. All right, but these were his disciples. Okay, so it says, is there any proof he wasn't? I mean, he was washing men's feet, and then you got people tagging each other. It says, I mean, him and Judas were kissing on each other. All right, so these are, hey, and I was watching a video that was done yesterday by the elder Yashawamba, and dealing with uh I forget the exact title he used, but it was along the lines of the world, or the earth being in flood like behavior. It is the new term now, flood like behavior, because these are the things, all right, that they were back then, the wickedness that they were doing on the face of the earth, that had the Most High get so upset that he decided to basically flood the whole earth. It's just in this time it's much worse. Okay, because now you need to understand that the scriptures say, all right, the Most High sees, all right, them, all right, as an abomination, and you read it of in the scriptures. It's literally in the law that they're an abomination unto the Lord. So imagine the level of disrespect it is for the Lord to say this is an abomination unto me, and then you're going to turn around and say that the Lord is that abomination to himself. The very thing he hates, you're gonna, and they doing it as mockery. Look at the emojis. All right, they got the thumbs up, the laughing emoji, and you know what's gonna happen? The Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna destroy you, man. All right, but it's not gonna be. It's not. Hey, what was that other? Man, there was a comedian. I forgot his name. Man, I forgot his name. Man, he basically, if I remember correctly, he was making mockery, and the Most High took him out. It was two of them. All right, the Most High took out one of them, and then the other one got scared, man. He was shook up because they were making mockery. All right, I believe it was either of the men of the Lord or of the gospel. All right, but this is basically where the world has come to, man. There's no level of fear at all. At all. All right. Not even one ounce of fear for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, it's just that's where the world is. Everybody is self-willed. All right. They fear nothing. They're prideful, man. And they call it rightfully so Pride Month, right? Okay. But this is all a part of the reason why this place is likened unto the abominations of the earth. And it's interesting enough that she looks like Jake, right? So I'm pretty sure you had a lot of Israelites too, Israelites too, that are promoting and sharing this, tagging each other. Haha, it's all funny. It's all fun and games, right? All right. And the scriptures say that every idle word shall be accounted for. So this is why it says, as a matter of fact, this is a part of it, man. See, it's not only the things that people did. Let's see. It's not only the things that people did, what they did to the Lord when He was on the scene. It's also about the things that are happening, okay, on the earth as the Lord is witnessing it. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah. There we go. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and I'm just going to start in verse 3. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury. And the Lord is likening the way He's going to stomp and destroy people, really starting with Esau. But man, you wicked Israelites, you're gonna be in a lot of hurt. And He's likening it onto somebody that is in the wine press stomping on the grapes. And He said, I will tread them in my what? In my anger. Because not, like I said, not only the things that they did to the Lord back then, not only the things that they're doing to us now, all right, the disrespect, and ultimately, and I'm going to come back to this precept, but now you understand why it says here in the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter, okay, Revelation 11 and 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, all right, and that's referring on to Israelites being in a dead state. And see, you got people like this, they're in a dead state, all right, they're dead while they liveth. It says, which is spiritually called Sodom. You understand why? You understand why now? It says it's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt because of the bondage, where also our Lord was crucified. Okay, so we know that it's not where the Lord was literally crucified, just like it's not literally Egypt and it's not literally Sodom, but it's let's see what they have here. To stake, drive down stakes, to fortify with driven stakes, to crucify one. Okay, so now let's actually look up the word crucify. Crucified. It says, there we go. You have one here which says, put someone to death by nailing or binding them to a cross, especially in as an ancient punishment. And you have another one that says, criticize someone severely and unrelentingly, condemn, tear apart. Okay? Vilify, revile. So this is how they crucified the Lord in here in America, not literally, okay, but through their to badmouth. See? And these are all things that they're doing to the image of Yahushai. See, the scriptures talk about leprosy. I mean, looking like an Edomite being leprosy, but then they'll say that the Lord looks like that. You talking bad about the Lord. That's an example of crucifying the Lord, because you're saying He looks like a curse, right? Then you're gonna go into the blonde hair, the brown hair, all of that extra stuff. You're gonna go into the this right here. You're bad mouthing the Lord. That's an example of how He was crucified, amongst many other things, because the true image of Yahushai is not even close to being reverenced over here, if not by us. Okay. So it's according to prophecy. But you know what? Let's keep reading back in Isaiah 63. It says, Isaiah 63 verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Verse 5, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered. See, now you got to keep in mind, for us who actually know the pain and the suffering Yahushua went through on that night, all right, leading into when he was going to be crucified and the crucifixion he went through, right? It says he was so stressed, his sweat was like drops of blood, okay? And him getting betrayed and all that, but guess what? They make mockery of that. I mean, him and Judas were kissing on each other. So first off, these dumbasses don't understand that in the ancient world, you used to greet one another with a kiss, okay? But that was how Judas signaled to those that he brought that was Yahushua to go and crucify him. So on the night that he went through all of this, and what's interesting is, if this person who said it was an Israelite, guess what? Ultimately, that the Lord going on the cross was to, in the end all be all, save your ass as well. But they turn around and this is how they repay the Lord. So do you understand why you want to talk about hate? The Most High and Yahushua are coming. Well, the Yahushua is the one coming down, but the things that are about to take place on the planet Earth, and everyone, that's why it says every idle word. Look, there's no escaping the Lord, man. He got everybody's number. And don't even think death is going to help, because he's going to bring your ass right back to life. And you're going to make a count. You're going to pay. All right? Did I finish here? Actually, let's keep going down a bit. Verse 5. And I looked, Isaiah 63 and 5, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. You're not making fun of a man. You're making fun of a God. That's literal suicide. Okay? I mean, that's beyond suicide. Suicide, because the scriptures say that don't fear him that can kill the body, but the one that can kill the body and the soul in hell. It's not literally talking about hell, fiery place, but a hellish like condition. So you're done. All right. You're most high, yeah, man. The Lord's about to bring some judgment on these people, man, because this is insane, man. This is crazy. Okay. These people, man, no restraints. But you know what? Guess what? They didn't have. That's the reason the Lord did what He did back then. And guess what? People are following in that same. It's a repetition. All right, the same thing, just different covers, same equation, different numbers. Okay. And when that time comes, man. All right, verse 5, it said, verse 6, and I will tread down the people in mine anger, rightfully so, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. And that's what the Lord is going to do. And He's not going to have mercy in that time. He's not. All right, because everybody's marked. See? So the Lord is not going to have mercy on people. No. It's just going to be straight judgment. All right, it tells you that in the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter. The day of the Lord is going to be cruel with wrath. Okay? Look up the word cruel and get a better understanding. So this is the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Okay? It says, be not deceived, the Most High or God is not mocked. So let's see. We have Theos. All right. I don't know if they take it back to the Hebrew. All right, they don't take it back to the Hebrew. But it says of uncertain affinity, a deity. All right. Especially with, then they got the supreme deity. See? So just like in the Hebrew you have Elohim. Now I'm not sure exactly, but I think this might go back to the Hebrew word Elohim. All right, which like it says it's a deity, right? A power, a judge. Okay, so you have, for example, look, it says here of magistrates and judges. Okay, so you have the Most High God, right? The highest power, but you also have powers or judges or deities or divine entities underneath the Most High, like Yahushua. He is considered a God, right? And you also have the angels. They're also powers, okay? So be not deceived. All right, you can say the power is not mocked. And that goes for the Most High, that goes for Yahushai. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And you know what they just did right here? They just sowed destruction onto themselves. All right? They just sowed destruction. Matter of fact, that was a sowing of destruction onto yourself. Okay? So this world is through completely. I mean, there's no doubt about it, man. Absolutely no doubt. And if you don't see why this place has to go, then I don't know what to tell you, man. But you need to start seeing it, or else you might be seeing missiles or whatever else. Okay? Verse 8, for he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And these people are sowing to the flesh. It's funny, it's cute, it was what feels good. Forget rules, right? Rules are not nice, because then I have to restrict myself and my desires to conform to the rules, to conform to the laws and the ways of the Lord. I don't want that, right? I wanna do what I want to do, say what I want to say, disrespect who I want to disrespect. But then when somebody disrespects me, oh no, that's no that. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 13. It says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. What's that? Pride. Whoa, what? What is that? You want us to hate what? To hate what? And what is this? All right. So it says to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. And a froward mouth is a shit talking mouth that just constantly spews perverse things. All right. And that, all right, all this right here, man, that's coming from a froward mouth, from people who are man. All right, the Lord is going to deal with them. Okay, this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 12. It says, but these as natural brute beasts, and that's exactly what they are, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not. Exactly. And that's literally what you're seeing in there. All right, these natural, I'm pretty sure there was more on the thread, but these natural brute beasts, you got 10K, right? Made to be what? Taken and destroyed, and not in a quick, painless manner. They speak evil of things they understand not, and they shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Okay? And that's what's going to happen. And this shows you the long suffering of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because when the judgment goes out, it's going out full force. Jacob's trouble is not going to pause or slow down. It's just going to be, because everything is going to be set. No gray areas. Okay? Just destruction or deliverance. All right, and I got one more precept here. This is the book of 1 Peter 4 and 14. It says, if ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye. For the spirit of glory and of the power resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of. See? And he's being evil spoken of. And now, check this out. This is just a post, right? That was caught. Right? And you look at the whole world today, you have people that are saying things worse than this, that they might not post it. You have people that are posting things worse than this, but it just goes on and on and on, and it doesn't stop. Okay? And as it says, on their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Because when you hear the way we speak about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it's with the utmost respect. That's why we get upset, and inflamed when we hear disrespect, all right, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Because we glorify the Yahweh and Yahushai. We worship Yahweh and Yahushai. Okay? We don't discredit Yahushai, and we certainly do not even come close to discrediting the Most High. Okay? You want fun and games? Cool, but not with the Lord. You don't play with the Lord. So on our part, he is glorified. But on their part, he is evil spoken of. And you look at it and you look all around and you say, yo, there's literally no fear of the Lord in the earth. And what did the Lord do every time there was no fear of him in the earth? That's when the destruction came. All right. That's when he brought the fear. All right. Look at what happened after he dealt with Egypt. Pharaoh didn't fear the Lord, but what happened to him? All right. During the time of Noah, what happened? They didn't fear the Lord, but what happened to them? Sodom and Gomorrah, what happened? They didn't fear the Lord. What happened to them? Okay. Antiochus Epiphanes, what happened to him? He didn't fear the Lord, but what happened to him? So what do you think is going to happen to these people, man? All right. It ain't going to be good, man. All right. It's not going to be good at all. They're about to get some brutal, painful judgments coming their way, man. Okay. And rightfully so. Because there's literally no fear of the Lord. And then you look at it and you say, okay, well, even in this truth, you have people that don't give the Lord the due respect. You know, that take away from his name, that take away from his glory, that want to magnify themselves. So that's why the scriptures talk about a remnant. It's literally a remnant. That's the only thing left, is the remnant that glorify the Lord. See, their part is much bigger in proportion than our part. Okay, because you not only have people who know they're Israelites that aren't given the due respect, all right, to the Lord, but you also have people that don't know they're Israelites. You have heathens. You have all these put together that speak evil of the Lord. And then you got only a few that actually sincerely, all right, reverence the Lord. And not only by just saying it, but actually doing it. And that's why the Lord said, when he comes, shall he find faith on earth? Because there's going to be so few that actually have faith. But you know what? Within those few is going to be an immense, all right, abundance of faith. Okay, and that's why the scriptures likened those that are going to be delivered to a drop compared to a wave, and the wave being those that are going to be destroyed. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Okay, just man, this is just a new level, man, and it just keeps going. And if the Most High, Ba'ashem Yahushai, doesn't intervene, this world, this existence would be unrecognizable. All right, complete lawlessness and anarchy. All right, so with that, I hope you were edified. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.